The hotel room was quiet, wrapped in a soft golden glow from the bedside lamp. I was sitting on the edge of the bed, wearing a white silk robe, just staring at myself in the mirror. My wedding dress was hanging neatly in the closet, still untouched, still perfect. Tomorrow, I was supposed to marry the man I loved. But something inside me didn't feel right. There was this strange stillness in the air, like something was coming and I didn't know what. Then my phone buzzed. It was a message from Derek, my fiancé. We hadn't exactly been connecting lately. He'd been cold, distracted, always huddled up with his groomsmen. I figured it was wedding nerves. But the message, it sent a chill down my spine. Stay in the room. I'm sending a surprise. No emojis, no explanation, just that. At first, I thought maybe it was something sweet. Derek used to be romantic, spontaneous getaways, candlelit dinners, once even a serenade under the stars. But lately, he hadn't been the same. Before I could even process it, there was a knock on the door. 3 slow, heavy knocks. I checked the time. It was almost 11 p.m., definitely not room service hours. I called out, "Who is it?" No answer. I looked through the peephole and froze. 3 men in black suits were standing outside, silent, still. Not one of them looked familiar. "Can I help you?" I asked through the door. One of them answered, calm as ever. "We're here for you, Olivia. Derek sent us." My heart dropped. I reached for my phone again, but now it had no signal, no Wi-Fi, nothing. Then one of the men said something that made my blood run cold. "He's reconsidering everything. He wants to test something before tomorrow." That's when I slammed the door shut and locked it. Was this a joke? A twisted bachelor party prank? Or something worse? I backed away, trembling, and locked myself in the bathroom. My breathing was shallow. My thoughts were spiraling. I couldn't reach anyone, not Derek, not my maid of honor, Claire. I felt completely cut off. Another knock, softer this time. "Please open the door. We're not here to hurt you." I didn't move. I just stayed curled up on the cold bathroom floor, waiting for it to be over. Eventually, the knocking stopped. The silence returned. I crept out. The hallway was empty through the peephole. A wave of relief hit me. Maybe it was over. Maybe it was just some stupid prank. But when I turned around, they were inside the room. The 3 men stood there in silence. I hadn't heard the door open. I hadn't heard anything. "Don't be scared," one said. "We just want to talk." "How did you get in here?" I demanded, backing away. "We're not strangers to Derek," another said. "He asked us to come. He needed to know if you're really ready." "Ready for what?" I shouted. "Marriage? Love? Loyalty?" They spoke like love was some kind of test, like I had to prove I was worthy of it, that if I couldn't handle this moment, I wasn't strong enough to be Derek's wife. Then the third man, who'd said nothing until now, stepped forward and placed a small envelope on the table. "Inside is a question," he said. "You have until sunrise to answer it." And then they were gone. I didn't open the envelope, not right away. I just stared at it for hours, like it might explode. Finally, when the first rays of morning light touched the curtains, I picked it up. My hands were shaking as I opened it. Inside was one single sentence. "Would you still marry him?" Knowing everything? That was it. No context. No clue what everything even meant. But suddenly, all the memories started rushing back. The late nights, the lies, the way Derek had started hiding pieces of himself from me. I had ignored it all, brushed it off as stress. Now I wasn't so sure, so I made a decision. I got dressed, packed my bag, and walked out. I didn't even look at my wedding dress. At 8 a.m., Derek finally called. The signal worked this time. "Where are you?" he asked, almost panicked. I left, I said. Silence. You got my message? I got a lot more than that. Why would you send three strangers to my room? His voice was flat. I needed to know if you'd fight for us, if you'd trust me when things got dark. You think love is a test? I asked. Number, I think it's a battlefield. You're either beside me or you're not. I paused. And then I said the words I knew I'd never take back. You already lost me, Derek. Not because I was afraid of the dark, but because you tried to force it on me. I hung up. Later that morning, I met Claire at a little diner outside town. I told her everything. She didn't judge. She just took my hand and said, "You weren't running from love. You were walking away from manipulation." That night, I booked a flight to Colorado to stay with my sister. I never looked back. Years later, I met someone new, Matthew, a calm, steady soul who never tested my love because he never had to. With him, love didn't feel like a puzzle or a game.